selective removal of certain parts of a plant, such as branches, buds, or roots. So pruning is to plants as chiropractic is to the body, or more specifically the spine. Okay, reasons to prune plants include shaping by controlling or redirecting growth, improving or sustaining health, and increasing the yield or quality of flowers and fruits. Okay, so when we talk about the shaping, when I think about shaping as chiropractic is concerned, I think about, we've talked about posture in the past, and that is us helping to redirect the spine, to strengthen the spine so we can sit up and stand tall like we should. Health, of course, is just that, is health. And then quality, when I think about quality in chiropractic, I think about flexibility. As we age, if we are not properly taking care of ourselves, our flexibility decreases. So I highly stress to all my patients, it is really important that we make sure that we are stretching every day if possible, because the flexibility that we have when we're 20, of course, we'll be losing it the older we get, and if we aren't stretching on a daily basis, by the time you are 50 or 60, you're going to realize that you can't bend over to tie your shoe a lot of days. Okay, so that's the why. Then the practice entails targeted removal of damaged or structurally unsound tissue from plants in general. So, targeted removal of damaged or structurally unsound tissue. So, with chiropractic is about me finding which bones specifically are not in line to get them realigned. So the big name for that is called the subluxation. And that just means that if you have the bones of the vertebrae, everything should line up on top of the other. But when you have that one that is slightly off center, that's a misalignment, and that misalignment will put pressure on the nerves as well as the muscles around the area. So it's my job to find any of those areas that are misaligned to get it realigned. And also, because the body is covered in muscle, and then you have the spine, those muscles actually attach to the spine. And if something's going on within the spine, that means that the muscles around the area are also being pulled. And if that's the case, then if there is a misalignment, those muscles around the area could be weak. And then strengthening is one way that we handle that. Okay, then the who. It is therefore preferable to make any necessary formative structural pruning cuts to young plants rather than from the mature plants. It is no secret that the younger you are, the better you heal, the faster it is, and the less complications you'll have in the future. The older we get, things don't work like they used to. That's just the way life goes. But you are able to help yourself along the way if you actually do that. So that's one of the reasons I mentioned about strengthening or stretching. So if we think about who and when they should be adjusted, my practice is Loving Care Family Chiropractic, and I really do try to take care of the entire family. So we start with the family and just work our way down. So we have the parents. The parents are either blue collar or white collar workers sometimes. So either they're sitting at a desk for 8 hours a day and not getting up like they should be, or they are the blue collar worker and they ended up in all different kinds of bad positions throughout the day. So handymen, mechanics, plumbers, electricians, the laborer. I see a lot of those people because they enjoy their jobs as much as I do, but because of the bad positions that they end up in, it really hurts them long term. And they don't take the time to do the stretching and strengthening that they need to do on a daily basis that they really should do. Then we have the children or the teenager, and we talked a lot about TechNet in the past. We talked about all the digital things that go along with all the different issues also in the past. And then we have the athlete. So whether the athlete is the 5-year-old, 6-year-old playing Little League baseball, football, soccer, or if we're talking about the teenager playing high school basketball, college ball, whatever it is, everybody fits into the category and can be adjusted at some point. the better we can keep the spine, the better it will respond for you over time. And then we have the how. Ms. Rosie mentioned the pruning tools. So specialized pruning practices may be applied to certain plants. So this is the actual adjustment. So the adjustment is what realigns the body to be in the position that it needs to be. And the actual pruning tools themselves are how we actually get the adjustment done. So there are many, many ways to have an adjustment. Most people really only hear, you know, somebody say, I'm going to get my neck cracked, or I'm going to get my back cracked. You really can't do that. But, okay, so you have the actual adjustment, and which can be done by hand or by instrument. I do anything at all possible to help my patients move, because a lot of times when they come in, they hurt. And I am gentle, and I want to make sure that they're getting better as well as they can. So either I'm using actual my hands, the activator, which I brought in before, looks like a little gun. It does a click, works on the phone. And then my tables also have drops on them to kind of act as a lever, so there's less discomfort for the person. And like I said, once again, we go back to the strengthening exercise, because if I adjust and we don't strengthen, we're gonna fall back into the same category. And pruning, I think, you know, really is a maintenance requirement, basically. Chiropractic really wasn't meant to be maintenance. If I could get the people out of pain, teach them what to do every day, they can come and see me for maintenance purposes, and I wouldn't have to see them 3 days a week. So, I am Dr. Elvie Humbucker Preston with Loving Care Family Chiropractic, and pruning is very important.